Hello friends, today I will be seeking something about being a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian, and I will talk about some scientific facts which prove that humans are supposed to be vegetarian. Now let us first start with our saliva, which is inside our mouth. Now carnivores do not have any digestive enzymes in their saliva, but whereas we the human beings and the herbivorous animals have digestive enzymes in the saliva. That is, when we eat the carbohydrates, the digestion starts in the mouth itself, and then onwards it goes towards the stomach, which means the digestion is starting in the mouth. Coming to the second point, now carnivorous animals, if you would have seen the National Geographic or Discovery Channel, or in some of you would have seen in the parks or in the zoos, normally they directly swallow the food. That is, they cut and swallow the food. But whereas we the human beings or the herbivores require a proper chewing before taking it inside the stomach for a proper digestion. You would have seen a cow, it normally has it chews 32 times. That is for a proper digestion. Now coming to the third part, that is regarding the teeth design. Now the carnivores have a very sharp edged teeth, and there are canine which are very lengthy, but whereas we the human beings have a flattened teeth and more number of molars when compared to the carnivores. Now coming to the pH in the stomach, normally the pH when it is empty, it will be the same in the case of both carnivores and the human beings, but when it is full, that is after you eat the food, the pH comes down because of the dilution with the food. But whereas for the animals, that is the carnivores, even when the stomach is full, that is they have taken the flesh, the pH of the stomach will be 1. That is because protein is there, a lot of protein is there, it requires digestion. But whereas we the human beings and the herbivores, once the stomach is full, pH comes down to 4 or 3. This is one of the significant changes. To the sixth part, basically a liver of a carnivorous animal has the ability to detoxify vitamin A, but whereas the liver of a human being or herbivore does not have the capacity to detoxify vitamin A. Coming to the kidney part, now normally the urine of a carnivorous animal is highly concentrated, but whereas the herbivore or a human being is moderately concentrated. Coming to the length of the small intestine, the length of the small intestine is very huge when compared to that of a herbivore and a carnivore. The ratio is huge. Herbivore has normally a lengthy intestine, same is the when it is compared to the human beings. Now coming to the ninth difference, that is about the claws or the nails. We don't have claws, we have a blunted nails. The same is the case of the herbivore. They normally have blunted hooves, you would have seen in horse or cows. But whereas carnivores have very sharp claws, that is to hold the prey, tear it apart and then eat it. That is also one of the significant difference. Now coming to the 10th significant difference, how do you drink the water? Normally we pour the water inside the glass and then we gulp it. But where have you seen a tiger or lion drinking in that way? No, they lick the water. That is, they cannot gulp the water, whereas they swallow the food, but when it comes to liquid food, they lick it up. That is one of the significant differences. Now these significant differences between a carnivore and herbivore, Mother Nature would not have given a very clear statement like this in case of anatomical features, whether a human being has to be a vegetarian or non-vegetarian. Now with these things, I leave it up to you to decide whether a vegetarian diet is good for a human being or a non-vegetarian diet. But in the forthcoming video, again I will be explain what are the various other scientific facts which again tend to tell that human being is supposed to be vegetarian. Like my videos on YouTube, Facebook, and also subscribe my YouTube channel. I would be thankful to all of you. Meet you again in the next video. Thank you.